I wasn't expecting company, but if you stay out of the shrubs and flower beds, you could stay.
Give them a wave, Pops, now that you've invited them in. We're two old guys who enjoy playing sandbox and survival games together. I'm Uncle Craig. Go ahead and sit down. Let's visit for a while.
Alright, so if you look at my little map up there, we've get these necks. Let me just get rid of these guys. We've got motor, or not motor, we got the elder. If you look at the top right mini map, we got the elder there to the east. And so I can't see very well here, but we're going to go for it anyway. I have a headlamp, but I want to do this as if I'm you doing it for the first time. Now we're going to need to jump up this and run. I'm going to sprint and jump to get up this. There we go. I'll back up a little bit now so I can see. And we're just going to go straight for that elder altar, and just northeast of that is the Black Hall. And that's where our journey is taking us. You can see my Eikther Forsaken ability is ready too, so I'm going to hit that so I can sprint and not run out of stamina quite as quickly. I don't like running when it's this dark, but I think I'll be okay here in the Black Forest. Find two. That's fueling, and I really want to be careful that if you hear that sound, your first time on the server, run like the wind. Yeah, that laughing, that's dangerous. In fact, I think that flame over there on the just to the left, is either the altar or it's a fueling, or fulling, or fooling. Fuelings, nothing more than fuelings. Okay, so here's the elder, and I don't see any foolings or goblins. Some people call them goblins coming. I'm going to go and leave those gray dwarfs behind me. They and the feelings don't like each other, so that'll keep me safe. It's a bird. Usually I would take time to shoot the bird, but at night I just want to get there, especially with the feelings out. Alright. Should be getting close. Yep, it's off there to the left now. So here's the Black Hall. Very similar to the Meadows Hall, but it is almost twice the size. Same construct. Okay, we have a little garden back here. You can feel free to use that. You know, be good and replenish it. Keep the farm going. Don't drain it and leave it empty. We do repairs here too. Oftentimes things need to be repaired. And let's see. Yeah, we can handle this guy. Just have a bare knuckle brawl with him. Yeah, you'll see that happen often when the resin dropped. With one mod that we have, this torch automatically took the resin and fueled itself up. And you can see the Black Hall is pretty empty right at the moment. Let me see, there's a torch right in here somewhere. Where is that? That's behind me. No? Yeah, it's right there. There it is. And I think there's one right up here. Yeah. There we go. There's a portal right here. So this is the first hall that will have a portal. It's labeled Black Hall. Leave it labeled Black Hall, all lowercase. And only change the name when you want to go to another location. So if I wanted to go to a different hall, I could type that in there, and then after it activates and before I jump in fact there's one for the start location, so we'll put start, and I'll click it and I'll change it back to what it is. It's the Black Hall portal, and I'll jump in, and that will take me directly to close to the area that we started out at. You can see in my mini map once I arrive. You can see up there in the mini map, right now I'm pointed at the starting location where we entered the game. And so now I'm going to come back here and rename this to Black Hall until it connects. Then I'm going to change the name to Start, and we'll jump in and we'll show up at the Black Hall. Let's see, it's midnight right now, so it's going to be a while till it's daylight. I'm going to go ahead and pause right here. I decided to sit here at the cook pot and get my rested buff. You'll see that my comfort level is 9. The rested duration is going to be that number, 9 in this case, plus 7. And that's how you can always determine, based on the comfort level, how long the rested buff should last. So we'll walk through here. Oops, kind of hit a log. You can see that we're built up around a burial chamber. And so downstairs inside the chamber you can find yellow mushrooms for the supply there. Everything's been cleared out of there, but you can also use it for storage. If you have some nice things that you want to hang on to, you can hide them down there if you want to in the chests. There's also beds up here. There's storage containers over there. Everything's been set so that, in fact, I'm gonna, let's fire this up. And let's fire, there should be one right over here. Where is it? Right there's one. And here's one. Let's light some lights up. So you'll see that over here at the workbench you have everything here that is supplies for what we do through the forge and the workbench. Over here you got a kiln, and then behind this wall you've got a smelter. And you have chests here with coal, and then there's one copper and one tin ore in there just so you know where to throw those in, and the smelter will automatically pick it up on our server. So we have a mod that will do that. So if you toss wood in here, it will, if there's wood right here, let's put one piece in here. It should leave one wood in there. So if you toss wood in there, the kiln will start picking it up, but it will leave one there. It'll pick it up and make coal out of it until there's sufficient coal here. And then anything you throw in the ore chest here will be processed right there. And then if you have bars, tin and copper bars here, it will also put them right back in the chests. If it doesn't, you just need to go around behind the building there, the hall, and pick them up and drop them in there. These were all for food. So you got different layers, and most of them have, well, some of them have some food in them. Other stuff have been taken to the mountain hall, the swamp hall, I should say. Then we have finished meats, cooked meats that we were storing in here. You can see there's still some in here that we have left behind. And I don't know why these doodads are in there, but over here you got honey that's being put in here from the honeybees, the beehives, and it'll fill up, and then we use this then for putting the rest of the honey. We have some more bees here. When you put all the hives up, it's just way too much. We can't keep up with it, and so we put the other bees in here, and if we need them, we'll put up hives. But usually we've got lots of honey. Here we got 500 here. And this is just to keep the, I think this is resin, it's supposed to be resin. We got honey in there for some reason. Resin, black metal, because we have the fuelings around this area too, we're going to get black metal a lot, and so we'll put that in there. But mostly that's for stoking the fire that's behind there, so I should probably put one wood in here. And so as wood gets added there, it will stoke that campfire. That's about it. There's a workbench too in all four corners, but only one of them is fully upgraded, and that's one over in that corner. I guess I should show you the beds. That's where I was headed. I was up here. You can destroy and rebuild any of these beds that are up here. These folks were all moved on now. Somebody made themselves a reinforced chest there. I wonder if he knows those things are there. I should probably grab those for him. I think it's Pops. He's the fisherman in the group. Nothing in that chest. Yeah, I'm going to take that. So, anyway, and then a fire here. So that's the inside of the black hall. Just basic construction. Open, homey. Right, so we'll go out here. And there's a torch there. It's not lit right now. There, and one right here that when there is enough resin around, it'll light those up. These are set this way because if the cordwood is there, the post is there around the torch stand, then the mobs don't really see it. They don't strike down the torches, but the torches keep the mobs from spawning anywhere near the torches, so it keeps the spawn of mobs outside kind of a perimeter of the black hole. It doesn't completely isolate it from mob spawns and such, but it does a fair job. Now here too, you'll see if I just toss, let's just toss one log on the floor, on the ground here, like that. The campfire should pick it up. There it did. You heard it, and there you can see it's lit. So that's another way you can fuel the fires. Around the corner we got a couple of blueberry bushes here and here. There, oh, we got 2 smelters. So there's the smelters and the kiln. Probably don't need 2 smelters there anymore. This is the cooking area we have. And then right around here we have our garden, which we looked at earlier. Up here we've got the boars. Now, same as anything else, don't fully deplete the boars. Don't kill them all. Leave at least 2, preferably 4, and feed them. Let's see, what do I have? I don't have anything they'll eat. I can grab 1 raspberry, but I'm going to wait to throw it down until I have another one as well. But this is the boar pen, and these are all 2-star boars here. Ham, and there's, is that bacon? That's boar. I think this one might be bacon. Nope, this one over here. There's bacon. Ham and bacon, and they're 2 kids. So I'm going to go grab some raspberries. I'll show you, it's the other raspberry patch we have. The things that have to grow in the Black Forest, or the things that come from the Black Forest, are there behind the Black Hall. And then up here, up the hill, is the things that grow in the meadows. So we go up here. And it's not protected or anything, it's just kind of loosely put here. Oh, we got a mushroom. Boy, I don't know why it's up before the other ones, but it's ready. We have a mod too that shows you the time it's going to be until the stuff becomes healthy or fully grown. And here we got our raspberries. Now you can stack these bushes like this, one right after the other, and we have a mod on here that allows us to grow strawberries. And if you have the mass farming mod added to your client side, you can then pick the stuff just like I did there. Just one click and they all get picked. Alright, so let me go down here. We'll feed the hogs. This was for wolves. And after having a family of wolves down here, I realized that here at the Black Hall, it probably wasn't appropriate to have wolves, which you can only get from up in the mountains. So just an example of how we try to keep everything biome specific in areas that we have the halls especially, but the whole server, the people try to follow that and follow the spirit of that intent. Oh, let's go back up here. I forgot we were going to feed the boars. And with boars, if they're healthy and they're not hungry and everything else are calm and they're tamed, let's do 1 mushroom and we'll do let's do 3 raspberries. And oops. And if 2 of them are like that and they both eat and they get yellow hearts, you should see some pink hearts shortly after that, and that means one of them's going to be pregnant, or they're on their way to it. Apparently that takes 3 pink heart events, if you will, to get a boar that's impregnated. The stake walls around this smaller wall just to protect the hogs as much as possible from stuff that comes in and stirs them up, and keeps archer skeletons and things like that from shooting the boars. So it keeps them safe. Ah, there's an uninvited guest. And, oops, missed him there. There we go. Oh, look at that! I just noticed we got a gap right here. Let me see if I can fix that. I'm going to switch to the hoe, and oops. Yeah, good, we're leveling. Yeah, there we go. So there, I leveled up. So now it should be good. Alright. So that's a black hole. So now you've, if you've seen the previous video, you've seen from entry into Dufferdam to the Meadows Hall, and then the trip here from the Meadows to the Black Hall. And I don't think it's not really spoiler stuff, just showing you what's prepared for you and what's ready for you up ahead. So, go ahead and have fun. We look forward to seeing y'all.
Like, subscriber, get off my lawn.